What's good, guys? It's Booleano here. In this video, I will be giving you helpful tips to improve your chances of clutching in high pressure situations. Getting a big clutch play can really swing the momentum for your team and cause your opponents to tilt. That's why knowing how to solo a team is so important. I don't want to waste your time, so let's get right to it. The first tip is also possibly the most important tip in the game all around. That tip is accuracy. If you can't aim well, you're most likely not going to be able to take on 1v1s confidently, nonetheless 1v4s. So my suggestion is to hit the training range and try to click heads. It is really important to aim high. One shots are crucial to clutching. Number 2. Remember to use your character's abilities properly. You most likely will not win without abilities unless you have godlike aim or get extremely lucky. I advise you to get good at your character and learn what works best for them. Cypher's camera and tripwires are very effective for clutches, as well as Sage's wall and revive abilities. If you guys would like me to show you tips and tricks on all Valorant characters, then comment down below or like this video, and I'll be sure to create one soon. Tip number 3. You have to stay calm. Your aim and decision-making process go down the drain when you're nervous. Train to be untiltable. Take some deep breaths if you need to. If you're tilting more than 2 games in a row, it might be a sign to take a break. Grab something to eat and relax before getting back on the grind. Personally, meditation has really helped me with being more calm and focused in-game. Number 4. Slow down and let them come to you. They think they can pancake you. You ain't no pancake punk ass. This is what you're gonna do. Use that to your advantage. Players may pile into your location. Try to get a few picks one by one while they rush you around the corner. Don't challenge them. Your chances of beating a 1v4 by peeking them first is much less likely than if you were to let them peek you first. Number 5. Isolate, because 4 1v1s are much easier than a 4v1. The best way to isolate opponents is to sit patiently and wait, like I said in tip number 4. But there are times when you must push harder. And then what should you do, you may ask? Jiggle peek. By jiggle peeking, you are able to see the enemies briefly, and you can line up so only one enemy can see you at a time. Clicking heads, baby, that's how you do it. Doing so will help you find lines of sight that are not visible to both enemies, only one. And this leads me to my next point. Number 6. Positioning. Don't sit out in the open. Use your brain. Bad positioning will get you killed 9 times out of 10 in a 1v2 situation. If you get a kill and it's a 1v1, but you're sitting in the same exact spot that you killed his teammate in, you might as well hand him your gun as well. Think about it. It's really not a good idea. Furthermore, don't sit in a spot staring at one direction when you can be seen from 3 or 4 different ways. It makes you a very easy target. And use corners and head glitches to your advantage. Be stealthy, but move around enough to make yourself hard to shoot. And most importantly, be unpredictable. You'll see why that's so important right here. Just don't get caught like that. Running around corners into pre-fire, just not a smart idea. Number 7. Comms. Find out where they are and who is hurt. A good team is crucial even when you're soloing the opponents. Using this info will make it easier for you to isolate the enemies. And if y'all are ever looking for a team to play with so you don't have to solo queue, just join my Discord. We always have people online. The link will be in the description below. Tip number 8. Be aware of opponents' abilities and weapons based on their cache and comms. If they have snipers, try to avoid long hallways. And if they have short range weapons, while you have an AK, try to play further back. And if there's a Sage with her ult in a 1v1 situation, be aware of the res and try to remember where the enemy died that got revived. Use that as a basis for where you're going to keep your line of sight. There are counters to nearly every ability in the game outside of Raze, so try to use them. Number 9. Using time to your advantage. And on defense, there's not much you can do solo unless you find the bomb, in which case you can A. camp it, or B. run to the nearest site and try to force time. If there is less than 4 seconds on the clock on defense and they have not started putting down bomb yet, please hide. Do not get killed trying to get an extra frag when you can win the easy way. Your teammates usually won't be too happy if you throw around like that. When you're on offense, you want to try to plant to force them to play against the time, and if you can't, you're just gonna have to try to go crazy or save. There's no shame in that.
No hard feelings. Cage triggered.
And number 10, last but certainly not least, you gotta get lucky. But also know when to save. You're not going to clutch up every single game, so get over that and move on to the next round. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help me out if these tips helped you. I would love to play with you guys anytime. My username is down below. Also, I would love to see clips of y'all personally using these tips. You can post them on the Discord. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you later, gamers.